What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new video, man. Today I have some more WWE2K23 news. This article was an interview on LJ from WWE2K23, Q&A on visual upgrades, the PC version being next gen, and AEW competition. And I have some new screenshots, some new animations as well. Before we get to this video, make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. We got to roll to 4,000 subs. We are 6 subs away from 3.16K. So hit that subscribe button for me. 30 plus likes. I need 30 likes on this video. Help me hit recommended. Y'all been smashing the like button. So keep smashing the like button for me. Let's get into the video, alright? So, WWE2K23 feels like he'll be one of the best entries in this series in quite some time. Check out my full hands impressions here, which is already due to hard work, vision of longtime creative director Lionel Jakes and gameplay producer Brian Williams, who recently returned to the series after a hiatus. Jakes has been working on WWE2K for at least a decade, and Williams started all the way back in 2005, so you both know this series inside and out. Now, I'm going to put this article link in the description, but we're not going to read the full article, alright? We're going to skip through the parts you guys want to know the most, okay? I recently had the opportunity to chat with Jakes and Williams about changes to WWE2K23's in-ring action, visuals, and the status of the game's PC version, potential competition with AEW5 Forever, and more. Alright? We're going to scroll through this. Okay, this is interesting right here. It definitely looks good. WWE2K22 was a solid return to form visually, but I feel like 2K23 takes it to a new level. The women who are always reacted as faithfully as a man in the past has been getting some love. Bianca Belair, Asuka, and others look fantastic. What's gone into improving the look of this game this year? Lionel Jinx replied, there are so many different moving parts, but it all comes down to our process. We introduced a new pipeline last year on 2K22 that set the new bar for our visuals, and once you do that, it's about how can we make it better. The bar is changing every single year with new games that look amazing, like God of War, NBA 2K23. So we're always chasing. We're never going to rest on our laurels. It will always be, hey, how much power can we squeeze on this platform? As much resolution can we get out of our textures, and how can we improve our skinning techniques, even our simulation for hair and cloth. Then he asked the question. I noticed the hair look more like real hair this year. Right, every year we're trying to experiment, and the freedom, honestly, of working on a yearly cycle, you get the opportunity to try to improve. Always a challenge, but you're squeaking every bit of the console that you can. But that was drive us. The improvements we made to characters, a lot of it is due to the lighting. They pop on the screen a little more. Our director is messing around with the lighting, adding hints of accent lights to really get the rim light, and I'm like, God, that looks gorgeous to me. One of the things I love to see that we're doing, NBA 2K did last year, is in our showcase matches trying to replicate those historic matches that fill the atmosphere. NBA did it with Jordan Challenge, and we're doing it in our showcase mode again. Okay, new screenshot right here of Bianca Belair, Asuka, Becky Lynch, and War Games. Looks pretty dope, pretty cool. The game was great on next-gen consoles, but the status of the game on PC, the initial WK23 press release seems to hit. It would be the last-gen version. If you have a good enough graphics card on pair with the next-gen consoles, like when we're developing the game, we work on PC. All of our tools work on PC. We export it and run it on consoles. Everything is authored on the computer. So we're looking at all stuff at 4K or whatever, and depending on the graphics card, you can have the same experience. Unfortunately, you pay a lot more to get the experience. To get that experience, but that's probably easier to find a good graphic card than a PS5 or Xbox Series X at this point. Another new thing I think works in the new pinning mini game. It's fair to say pinning mechanics are something WK has struggled with over the years. So how did you finally arrive at this system? I'm so happy to hear you say that. It's one of the things we've not struggled, but we timing mini game in particular. Some people would love to it 1 year, some people wouldn't. Always hard to strike that right balance of skill, but if you don't want to have that cheese element either, I'm really glad the game obviously been played a long time, and it got it to the point with that timing mini game. I was so good at it, I could eat 3 or 4 finishers. Yeah, it was frustrating at first, but then it was swung the other way. Exactly, that's why there still needs to be some touch when you're in that moment, because that is right. The pin is everything. I think the system we done this year had made it more difficult for an old head like me, because there's actually some skill involved. Kicking out somebody's finisher is generally tense, especially if you're kicking out the more than one. That target zone when it starts moving at the speed that it does, you're trying to catch it, impossible, but when you miss it, that defeats fair, and the kick out, if you get, feels that much rewarding. Timing the kick out at the right moment on that 2.9 is everything. We did internal surveys with the team to get feedback on the mini game, because there's a question of if we'll make this default option or not. All right. of War Games. You guys know about War Games. It's the new features. Okay, here we go. This is interesting. Speaking of lists, how many superstars can we expect in WWE2K23? LJ said the only thing I could say is more than 2K22. If we keep going at this rate, 2K24 will have even more because WWE keeps signing a ton of talent. Familiar faces coming back to WWE. I'm excited about Cody being one of them for 2K23. We have DLC plans we haven't announced yet that I think are going to make people really happy. The future's bright. Okay, DLC plans. Just keep building it bigger. I'm sexy some newfound confidence. We perhaps didn't hear as much coming into the last game. Even stronger than ever, even better, even faster. What we can think of. That's one of the things that give me the most hype. After 30K20, our confidence was shaken. We tried to do something that we could do and failed. In a lot of people's eyes, we bounced back with 2K22. And you're right, the reception we received that the game was kind of wrestling in a nutshell, right? It's like the comeback story now. We're trying to keep our spot. We have competition coming in. If it's more important for us to keep thinking outside the box and improving every single year. Competition AEW Fight Forever is coming out. I love competition. Okay, you also mentioned DLC plans. Any hint what players can expect? People will be happy. I say if you look at our main roster, we do our roster reveals. When we do our roster reveals, there will be some omissions on there that you'll be scratching your head about, but just wait and see. I think most people will be happy. If you take the time to answer my question. Okay, so that's the whole article. I'll leave that article link in the description. Now we go back to my home page. I got some new tweets for you guys. As always, something new always comes up every day. So when that happens, I'll make a video. I look at 2K Showcase menu for WK23. You guys see RVD, John Cena, SmackDown, ECW, and then you guys see some of the rewards right here. Cena versus Batista, ECW 10, Cena versus Miz, WrestleMania 27. Basically, you see the screenshots right here. Cena versus Leather, SmackDown 03, Cena versus Edge, Cena versus Orton, Cena versus Orton. And then, for those wondering, you can strong up your opponent to throw them into the second War Games ring. And yes, you can fight in between rings. And you guys can see it right here. You can fight in between the rings. It's pretty cool. Do over the top rope. In between the rings. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. This is by far the best animation in WK23. Beautiful Canadian Destroyer. Pretty cool. Look at that one more time. Boom. Looks fire. Let's go. Dope. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you guys drop a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. We're on to 4,000 subs. Follow my Twitter, Twitch link in the description. 30+ likes to hit recommended. Thank you guys for all the support. Keep dropping that like, keep subscribing. Appreciate you guys. Till next time, man. For more WK23 news, subscribe to the channel. We out. Peace.